We already know the result from our previous simulation, but today we're taking a closer look at how the fight unfolded. Using Fight Night Champion, we'll simulate Casimero versus Nakatani and break down the action round by round. Round 1 begins with both fighters measuring the distance. Nakatani immediately looks to use his height and reach, while Casimero stays low, moving his head and searching for an opening to close the gap. Casimero begins attacking from underneath Nakatani's longer punches. He slips inside the jab and targets the body, forcing Nakatani to tighten his guard and give up ground. Nakatani tries to control the action with straight punches, but Casimero continues applying pressure. Notice how Casimero dips his head before exploding forward, making it difficult for Nakatani to time him cleanly. Casimero catches Nakatani during an exchange and visibly rocks him. Nakatani's head snaps back and then lands the decisive shot that sends him crashing to the canvas. Watch the replay closely. Casimero gets underneath Nakatani's guard and generates tremendous power from his legs and hips. Nakatani attempts to recover as the referee begins the count, but Casimero has already made a huge statement. Round 2 begins, and Casimero immediately returns to the pressure. He stays low, moves inside Nakatani's reach, and looks to turn this into a close-range fight. Casimero suddenly explodes with a powerful hook upstairs. Nakatani absorbs the shot, then tries to answer with straighter punches as Casimero dips below the return fire. Nakatani is making a better adjustment in this round. Instead of simply backing away, he begins meeting Casimero on the way in with the jab and short counters. But Casimero remains the aggressor. He continues attacking in bursts, throwing from unpredictable angles and forcing Nakatani to fight at a much faster pace than he would prefer. A competitive second round, but Casimero continues controlling the tempo through pressure and explosive combinations. Round 3 begins with Casimero quickly stepping forward again. Nakatani keeps the high guard and tries to maintain distance, but Casimero immediately looks to work his way inside. Casimero attacks from a low position, mixing punches to the body and head. Nakatani remains composed, blocking several shots before answering with short counters through the middle. Nakatani begins using his reach more effectively. He creates space, extends the straight punches, and catches Casimero as he tries to enter without setting up his attack. This is a strong sequence from Nakatani. He stays behind his guard, waits for Casimero to commit, and then fires back with accurate counters. Casimero continues pressing, but he is now taking more punishment on the way inside. Casimero responds by increasing his head movement and attacking from different angles. He dips underneath the longer punches and closes the distance, forcing Nakatani into another close-range exchange. Nakatani remains dangerous whenever Casimero pauses in front of him. His straight punches are finding the target, but Casimero continues throwing the heavier, more aggressive combinations. Both fighters trade at close range. Round 4 begins with both fighters wasting no time. Nakatani tries to establish his jab from long range, but Casimero immediately steps forward and looks to force another close-range battle. Casimero keeps his head low as he enters, then fires powerful hooks from both sides. Nakatani attempts to stop the pressure with straight punches, but Casimero continues slipping underneath and attacking from unpredictable angles. Nakatani finds some success when he creates space. His jab and straight right remain dangerous, especially when Casimero enters without setting up his attack. But Casimero refuses to let him settle into a comfortable rhythm. Casimero increases the pressure and begins forcing Nakatani backward. He attacks the body before coming upstairs, keeping Nakatani behind a tight defensive guard. Nakatani tries to answer with short combinations, but Casimero continues controlling the position. He stays in front of Nakatani and loads up on the heavier punches. The pressure is beginning to take its toll. Nakatani is still firing back, but he is spending more time defending as Casimero continues to move forward. Casimero sees an opening and suddenly explodes. He slips past the straight punch, closes the distance, and unloads a powerful combination at close range. A huge shot connects, and Nakatani goes down. Casimero scores another major knockdown with his explosive inside attack. But Nakatani is still alert. He takes his time, listens carefully to the referee's count, and manages to get back to his feet before the count reaches 10. Round 5 opens with a replay of Casimero finding his way inside. Nakatani tries to maintain his distance, but the follow-up punch gets through and briefly disrupts his balance. Another clean shot lands, and Nakatani is rocked. His head snaps backward, his legs briefly stiffen, and he is forced to retreat while trying to regain his composure. Casimero recognizes that Nakatani is hurt and immediately attacks again. A powerful punch catches Nakatani during the exchange. Nakatani survives the dangerous sequence, but Casimero has clearly produced the most damaging moments of round 5. The 6th and final round begins with Casimero still pressing forward. Nakatani keeps a high guard and tries to control the distance, knowing that Casimero remains dangerous whenever he gets inside. Casimero continues changing levels and attacking from a low stance. Nakatani attempts to catch him with straight punches, but Casimero slips underneath and responds with hooks to the head and body. Nakatani is still fighting back, but much of his work is now defensive. Casimero stays close, cuts off the ring, and prevents the taller fighter from comfortably using his reach. Casimero begins increasing the intensity. He pushes Nakatani toward the ropes and unloads another aggressive combination. Casimero lands another clean power shot, snapping Nakatani's head backward and sending him crashing heavily to the canvas. Nakatani tries desperately to recover, pushing himself up as the referee continues the count. But his legs are gone, and he cannot regain his balance in time. The referee reaches the end of the count. This fight simulation is over. John Riel Casimero closes the final round with a devastating knockout after repeatedly hurting Nakatani with his pressure and explosive power punches. Throughout the simulation, Nakatani found moments of success with his height, reach, and straight punches. But Casimero consistently closed the distance, attacked from unpredictable angles, and produced the more damaging shots. After rocking Nakatani early in the final sequence, Casimero followed with the decisive punch to secure the knockout victory in round 6. This fight prediction simulation has predicted Casimero as the winner. What do you think? Do you agree with this prediction? Comment down below, and thanks for watching.